What do you think about yourself? Ugly? Do you think you are ugly? Is this a fact or just a thought? Watch this video till the end before reaching the conclusion. People raise rabbits and kill rats. Many pets are also chosen based on their color and appearance. The same thing happens with us. It seems normal until it happens to you. There is no denying that pretty privilege exists. The way you look has a huge percentage of influence on marriage, job, friendship, opportunity, situation, experience, or social life. The world perceives us differently based on our looks. In a conversation with my close friend, she said, "I am not beautiful. I've always faced the opposites of pretty privilege. My dating life and professional life are suffering, and it's affecting my self-esteem. How can I get out of this?" Then I thought to myself, does looking attractive really matter? So the answer is both yes and no. Although beauty is temporary, the opportunities that pretty privilege brings have long-term life consequences, such as marriage and career opportunities. However, if you get chosen purely based on beauty, it's unlikely to last long, as beauty is not forever thing. If you're talking about girls who fit the definition of a pretty woman, it's not their fault, but they get addicted to the privilege that comes with being beautiful. They think they should always look beautiful, talk beautifully, and walk beautifully. In the end, we are human. It is against nature. Their mentality gets trapped and their self-worth depends on constant validation and attention, even if it is temporary. And they can easily become insecure when they see someone slightly prettier than them. If you are an average-looking person or not so pretty person, then you have the option to escape this whole rat race. Or need to be always pretty. Instead of being desperate for temporary attention, you can focus on something more meaningful and long-lasting. Consider what your assets will be for the coming years of your life. What skills do you have or can you develop that will help you in the long run? If you get a job based on your abilities, it will last for a long time. If you are an average-looking person and your relationship is not based on looks, then you have already won in life. In this case, the average-looking person wins over the pretty privileged person because he is irreplaceable in his job and relationships. As for the pretty privileged person, there will always be someone prettier and smarter than them. Also, I think beautiful women suffer more than average-looking girls, because every time they have to face Instagram, social media comparisons, which the average girl isn't even part of. If you're not even in the race, who is there to compete? Second, pretty privileged people often have no incentive to create anything else, and they are just beautiful, and then one day they are 33, actively looking for Botox, lip fillers, boob jobs, and a constant search for validation, looking to hang on to their youth. And then what happens? They are followed by insecurity, sadness, comparison, and ultimately collapse of the self. The point is, what is your definition of beauty? Is it fair complexion, straight nose, long hair, slim build, curvy figure, height, or weight? Look girls, European girls wear bikinis, lie in the sun, and use different tanning sprays to hide their fair skin. In contrast, Asian girls apply all kinds of fairness creams and hide their dark skin. It shows we feel that beauty is the opposite of who we are. There are videos on social media on surgeries for the straight nose, and on the same platform, we see tutorials on how to get a button nose. Okay, if you don't want to believe that beauty is all about how you carry yourself with all the flaws, then let me give you an example. If you think, only if I have a straight nose, then I'll appear pretty. See this celebrity, they have not specifically defined pretty nose and they are loved by many. If you feel that if I have a specific skin tone, then I'll be considered pretty. Look, there are celebrities, Miss World, and Miss Universe with different skin tones. They are making money, their career, and their whole identity with the flaws you are insecure about. Beauty is a combination of confidence, mindset, hard work, acceptance, and grace. So there's always going to be somebody who is prettier than you, thinner than you. You just need to do it for your own self-worth. As a woman, you need to focus on how to enhance all parts of yourself to become the best version of yourself. Your looks, your body, your mindset, your emotions, how you are in relationships. Everything. And the more you do this over time, if you see a pretty girl step into the room, you no longer look at her as a threat, You look at her as an expander. You look at her as a human being that you could potentially learn something from. Maybe a beauty hack, how she does your hair or makeup, or whatever. You don't discount yourself as lower just because she looks beautiful. You can too. You can continue to stay in your feminine energy, create a sisterhood bond, and overall you stop being a victim and start being a creator of your life. Remember the quote that says, "No one can compete with her because she competes with no one." In order to get a good glow up, you need to work on your mental health as well. Be your own kind of beautiful. I hope this video helps you. Don't forget to give yourself the love you deserve. Self-love is the best gift you can give it to yourself. Thanks for watching the video. Fighting.